Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm super excited to share information with you on how to get a real estate license and become a real estate agent in 2024. And the reason why I'm super excited is because I'm a lender at one of the top retail lenders in the nation. I've sold millions of dollars in loans in the last few months, and I absolutely love my real estate career. And so I just couldn't be more excited to share this information with you because I'm in this position now because of me getting my real estate license. And I'll get into it in a bit, but the first thing you're going to want to know is the requirements. So this is why I love it. Anyone can get the real estate license. All you need is high school diploma, a GED, and be 18, right? So that's literally anyone and their mom, right? And I think some states it's harder to get when you have certain criminal records, but I don't know anything about that. Because research your local states is different, but minimum requirements: 18, high school, or a GED. Come on, you could get it easy. And if you can't do that, then I don't know what to tell you. All right, so then after that, okay, I'm 18, I just graduated high school, what do I need to do? So states require anywhere from 60 hours to 180 hours in testing, in class time. For I think in my state it's like 75 hours, so it's really not much. So you're gonna have to take a state and national exam. It's really easy. I would say, at least in my experience, all it was is memorizing vocabulary, study a lot, right? It's not just like you finish a course and then you get your license. You actually have to take the test twice, once in your class and then once the actual national in Illinois, the real exam to get your license. Excuse me. But yeah, so you need to take that course. It's like $500, and again, that's why I love it so much, is because you're gonna take 60 hours of your time. You're gonna pay $500 to meet a bunch of cool people, make a bunch of money potentially, and then learn a bunch of new things. Most people don't even know how to buy a house. So if you get a real estate license and you don't even sell real estate, but at least you learn how to buy a house, so you came out of it a way better person. You learn about selling concessions, grants, down payment assistance, tax preparation credit, buyer's agent commission. You just learn a bunch of things. That's like, wow, I didn't even know how any of this worked. And you just learn a lot about real estate, which a lot of Americans are financially illiterate. So to even learn how to buy a home I think is worth it, right? Okay, so you finish your class, you take your test, you get your license. What do you do now? So now you have to find a sponsoring broker. And now it's very important that not all brokers are the same. Some places you're going to get some kind of tools and support, mentorship, and other places are going to give you something different. Now, it's important to see what fits you and fits your business. Now, what I would do if I had to go back in time, I would interview and see who would have the most hands-on coaching. I would rather be at a really tiny company being coached by a killer that's selling millions and millions of dollars of real estate than being a big company and just be by myself and not get taught anything. I think that's what I would rather do. I think for me, I struggle a lot learning how to sell. I struggle how to learn structuring a business, what to do every day, what to do, how to structure my week, how to talk to people, how to problem solve. So I figured out a lot of things from my mentorship early on in my career. Now, what is it actually like to be a real estate professional? I think it's very cool. It's actually really fun. It's really stressful. I will say that it's really stressful. A lot of people underestimate the emotional side of a real estate transaction and don't realize that it's hard. You got to teach people how to buy real estate, and you have to explain to them why things are a certain way that they are. Sometimes you got to deny people, and I think that's one thing that sucks as a loan officer, is to tell someone like, hey, no, I know you really want to buy this house, but unfortunately you can't do it because this, and that. Of course, it's also really satisfying to help people. So telling people like, hey, if you do this, and the other, you're going to be able to buy a house, and then they actually do it, and then they buy a house, that's really satisfying, right? But what it's actually like, I would say it's a lot of phone calls, it's a lot of face-to-face interactions. I cold call a lot. Some people don't cold call. It's a lot of driving. And sometimes some people say, "Oh, people watch Selling Sunset and they get a real estate license," and realize it's nothing like that. You know what? Sometimes it can be a little bit like that. A little bit, obviously not all the bit, but sometimes it does. It can be a little fun, and then you just make money getting Starbucks and getting lunch and playing golf with Randy Serban. But what else?